Hey everybody, welcome to Speak of My Mind 707. This is a new channel I put on YouTube. Basically the title, the name says it all. Speak My Mind. So I'm about to speak my mind, and this is gonna be the first episode of many to come. So let's just jump into this. This is the first episode, and the topic for this one is the hood. The hood, the ghetto, wherever you from or whatever, and basically talking about what that means to some people. You know, I know a lot. I got a lot of acquaintances from some bad areas, some bad neighborhoods, some bad cities, and they're real proud of their hood. But I believe they proud of their hood for the wrong reasons. A lot of places exploit violence like it's a good thing in a neighborhood. So the hardest neighborhood is the one that has the most killings, the most shootings, the most robberies, the most rapes, the most beatings, the most just criminal activity, period. I think that's a stupid way to look at things, to tell you the truth. Most people who are from bad areas or bad neighborhoods or whatever, they don't glorify this stuff. They think that it's wrong and they can't wait to get money or get a good job or something and move up out of there. But some people, they just want to just love being on the block and just doing stuff like shooting people and selling drugs and everything like that. And it's like they becoming a product of their environment, and it takes a strong person to change what the environment wants them to be. Because there's a lot of people out there right now who own businesses, who have suits, who just changed their whole life. But they're from the hood. They're from the areas where it was bad and all this violence was happening. They're from that. So you see two different sides of the spectrum. You see the people who become a product of their environment, and the people who don't let that stop them from being successful in life. Why do you want to be in a place where every day it could be your last by getting shot or something like that? I would rather move my family, if I had a family, to an area where there is no type of violence than try to keep them in an area where violence happens every day just because this is where I grew up or this is how I was raised. Like, who wants to really see their kid get shot by a stray bullet? Or their woman or something get hooked on drugs, or their moms or dads, something like that. It just don't make no sense to me. And for the people who are out there who thinking, oh, they hood is bad or whatever because they shooting people on this stuff, but check this out: you shooting your own people in your own hood. You killing people in your own city. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of like an army. The hardest army is the one who has the most people at the end, right? Those are the winners. But if you keep killing off your own army, you ain't gonna have no army left. And then it's just gonna be one person left. And how does that make you the hardest if all your people get killed off and you only have one person left? That's not survival of the fittest, because apparently y'all didn't survive. You know what I'm saying? Instead of y'all coming together and trying to better everything, y'all destroying yourself within your own camp, your own army. And that's just stupid. But I'm not telling you to just go. I'm not telling you to go and just just mess with another city or something like that. All I'm saying is, you can't claim to be hard if you getting taken out. You can't claim to be hard if you getting shot. That's not what hard is. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all got it messed up nowadays. I don't know where y'all got this definition of what hard is, but y'all got it messed up. You know? And it's just, like I said, I talk to too many people who feel like this, and it's like, y'all just claim y'all cities too much when y'all are just becoming like a ghost town, you know? Every day or every other day, somebody getting shot. You know, that's not something that you should be proud of, because that means that one day it's going to be you. And don't ever think that it will never be you. Because if you from the hood or whatever, you should already know that anybody can get got. And I mean anybody. No matter how many people you got, no matter how big and bad you think you are, no matter how much guns you got, no matter how much money you got, no matter anything, anybody can get touched. But see, some people seem to have forgot that nowadays. They seem like they bulletproof. They seem like they just untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. You know what I'm saying? If the wind can touch you, then somebody can touch you. So you need to start living your life like you can be touched, and stop living like you're untouchable, that you're indestructible. Because there's a lot of people out there right now who thought they were indestructible, and now they're in the grave. Trust me. So all y'all repping where you from or whatever like that, that's cool and everything, but rep where you from because it's a good place to live, not for the fact that it's violence and people shooting people and all that type of stuff, but for the fact that you had some good memories there. Like, you know, you just, I don't really know how to explain it, but it just amazes me, you know, that some black people out there or whatever come to a white city, and since there's no violence and nothing happening around them, they feel like the city's just boring, you know. And I don't get that. It's like y'all just want to jump in front of the bullets, huh? You know. But you know what? Go ahead, be my guest. If that's how you want to live, you know, go ahead, be my guest, have fun with that or whatever. But me, that's not how I want to live. You know, I don't want to live looking over my shoulder every 5 minutes. You know, I don't want to live not going to certain parts of town because it's a high risk of me getting shot at. I don't want to live with, if I had a son or daughter, they can't play at a certain park or something because they shoot there or deal drugs there or kidnap people there. That's not how I want to live. You know, so it's like all y'all people over here have all these cities that y'all rep or whatever. But when you guys say that to people like, oh, I'm from this place, I'm from that place, what is that supposed to mean? You know, it's like, so what if you from here or there? That don't mean that you unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this. I guarantee you, the person from the most just squarish and suburban area can take out a guy from the most rough and rugged area if it was a chance like that. Don't think that it's not possible, because it's possible. Just because you're from a harder area where there's more violence and guns and stuff doesn't mean that you are the toughest and you could beat anybody. No, you can't beat anybody. You know, you win some, you lose some. Nobody has ever just all won some. So, I mean, I don't know. Y'all just need to just think about that, you know. And trust me, I came from a bad neighborhood, you know. Like 4, 5 liquor stores was on the same street as my house. I had crackheads and stuff walk past my house every day. Me and my brother wasn't allowed to play on in the front yard. You know, all that type of stuff. We had an alley behind our house. You know, but you don't hear me saying, "Oh, I love that life." You know what I mean? What happened to moving on up? Nobody wants to move up, huh? But see, here's the thing, though. All y'all repping y'all hoods or whatever, y'all straight hypocrites for the fact that if y'all became rich, y'all would move out the hood so quick. If y'all had millions of dollars, y'all just got millions of dollars, y'all would not stay in the same area y'all is right now. And you know this. Y'all only stay in that same area because you don't have a choice. And you gotta love where you live, right? So if you don't love where you live, then you ain't gonna survive it. So since that's y'all area, and since y'all have to be there, you have to adapt. And that's what y'all do. But it's not something that you would choose to do if you had a choice of either being this way or being a millionaire living in a mansion. So I'm just saying, y'all need to think about that. And I guess this is all I gotta say about this topic for right now. So this was episode 1 of Speaking My Mind, and trust me, there are gonna be many more different topics coming out. Trust me, you should stay tuned.